Dear Diary, it's been a while. Here's checklist. I finished 2 books recently, part 1 and 2 of a series. It was called 곰탕, written by author Kim Young-tak, who is also a movie director. It's a sci-fi thriller, a genre I'm not quite fond of, but surprisingly, I enjoyed it very much. Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris, and we'll be back after Bloom Again by Mian.
어제와 같은 하늘 어딘가 조금 낯설어 잠들어 있던 작은 꿈 다시 우리 불러 멈춰선 시간 위에 조용히 번진 파도와 작은 발걸음 하나 조용히 스치는 바람결에 어제의 그림자가 흔들려 멀리서 들려오는 작은 꿈틀거림 다시 숨을 쉬게 해 이제는 we can bloom again 조금씩 달라진 오늘 서로의 손을 잡아 같은 길을 향해 가는 우리는 다시 또 피어나 bloom again 흩어져 있던 소리 이제는 모두 모여봐 아직은 작고 여려도 사라지지 않아 어둠이 깊어질수록 빛은 더 밝게 타올라 작은 약속 하나로 조용히 스치는 바람결에 어제의 그림자가 흔들려 멀리서 들려오는 작은 꿈틀거림 다시 숨을 쉬게 해 이제는 we can bloom again 조금씩 달라진 오늘 서로의 손을 잡아 같은 길을 향해 가는 우리는 다시 또 피어나 bloom again
That was Bloom Again by Mian. You guys are listening to Heart Attack, and I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. Hello everybody, how are y'all feeling? Welcome to a Wednesday show. It is a little over 2:04 p.m. April 15th, 2026 in Korea. I hope you guys are having a fun day wherever you are, whatever time it is for you. Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Iris. How was your Tuesday? How was your Wednesday? What am I going to talk about? Oh, I'm burgundy today. I'm wearing burgundy. What else am I going to talk about? You know what I had for breakfast today? So I had a acquaintance, now I don't even know, visit Korea from Taiwan. So I got gifted like this nougat cracker and nougat gift set, and it's so tasty that I've been eating it a lot. So this morning I had a nougat cracker, which means that I'm kind of hungry. Did I have coffee? Yeah, I had coffee. But it doesn't matter. I'm not really hungry because I really like my hair and makeup and outfit today, so I won't be cranky. I don't know why. Okay, I am aware that in other people's eyes, it probably looks similar every day. And you guys are gonna tell me I look pretty every day. But I guess it's just because it's my body. For me, it's me. So I'm like extra sensitive about it. And I just can tell from the way my hair is flowing today that I have a good hair day right now. And it's just really different. And here's the thing. Wait, I'm supposed to talk about books, but I'm just talking about what I look like. So, you guys know that I kind of have a lot of hair. And so, when I put my hair in curls, actually, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. There is no theory to this, it's just luck. But today, I think I have good luck. Okay, time for books. I told you guys that I've been having on and offs with books, and it was off for a long while, but I know you guys like me talking about books, so here we go. I read this book called 곰탕, and in Korean, 곰탕 is a name of a really famous hot stew dish. So you might be like, huh? But it's actually a sci-fi thriller, and it's 2 books, and both of the books are about, so 2 of them combined is like 700, a little over, pages. And I read it, and for me it meant a lot because I knew that I wasn't reading as much recently and I wanted to force myself to read, and that was still not working. So it meant a lot that I finished the 2 books recently. I even finished one in one sitting yesterday. I was even sitting on the ground. Don't ask why. So I finished the 2 books. It's a sci-fi thriller. I said that like 4 times already. But because the director is a movie director, he's the director of this movie in Korea called Hello Ghost, among with many other. And so it's kind of, you can tell that it's kind of like a scenario. You can tell that it's kind of, you can see it, you can visualize it. And he said that I don't know if like he said it, but they say that they're working on a screenplay of this. So they're actually going to make it come to life. So I'm really curious who's going to play the characters. This is not translated into English, unfortunately. But I was going to say he was born in New York, Long Island, because that's what Google told me. But I don't think that's true because it says this person was born in 1937. I think that's the wrong person. Yeah. Anyway, he's really famous. He was also like awarded at the Baeksang Arts Award. So yeah, I really hope that they can make this movie come out very, very soon. And also, I was surprised because I don't like sci-fi. You guys know that. I'm not a sci-fi fan. It's really rare for me to enjoy sci-fi, and I did, so I was happy. Geek Dicky says bunnies are good for posture. Posture is bad for bunnies. If you guys are tuning in through our visual radio, which you should be doing, hi. I have a bunny on my head right now. If you are listening through audio only, come listen to our YouTube live video because I care a lot about what I look like here. Unlike a lot of radios, today, not just today, but Heart Attack is like a very visual centered radio. It's basically, I think of it basically as a live broadcast all the time. I've never really thought about this as like radio. So yeah. Thank you for choosing to listen to Heart Attack for another episode. I will try my best to keep you guys intrigued and invested. I hope you guys know that I try very hard. Actually, I know you know that I try very hard, so thank you for knowing. Thank you for letting me know that you know that I try very hard. This is Ice Cream by Yuna Vitsi.
It's so pretty, it's so dreamy, it's so sweetie. I get me shiny, get me crazy, get me dizzy. Banana berry, vanilla almond mode. 수많은 options, I know you want them all. 눈앞에 있어 보이는 것만 느껴. 딱 한 번뿐인 이 시간을 삼켜. Darling, 뒤로 해 hurry. Time is like ice cream, 잠깐인걸. Step by step.
Arirang.
Arirang.
Radio.
You guys are listening to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ, Pretty Little Iris. Let's talk about what we do on our show. Today's a Wednesday. It's a weekday, so we have Heart News, where I read you guys news articles on what's happening in the arts and culture world in Korea. And then we have Heart of the Day, where I ask you guys a question every day. You guys can follow us on Instagram, heartattack_Arirang, which is where we upload our question of the day. You guys can check out our story uploads, which is where they're uploaded around 4 p.m. Korean time, right after each episode is over. And today's Heart of the Day was, if your life was a movie, what movie would it be? There's a lot of genres: comedy, action, fantasy, romance, rom-com, gore, thriller, horror. What movie would your life be? Let us know. If you also want to send me a message, you guys can do so through our send message board on our Arirang Radio website, or you guys can email it directly to us at heartattackarirang@gmail.com. You can also include a song request, and we'll try our best to play those as well. In hour 2, we have 2.0 interview. We have Open Heart, and we're going to be joined by makeup artist Jisun in the studio. It is our second episode with Jisun, and we have gathered your questions, and we will be giving you answers. All about self-care, not only makeup, but skincare, self-care, makeup care, whatever it is. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back with Heart News. This is today's mood. 오늘의 기분 by Cheese.
이대로 가만히 있어도 될까? 지루해 매일 나 책상에 앉아 할 일이 많아. 이제는 내가 알게 뭐라. So now 뭐 어때? 잠깐이면 돼. 잠깐 딴짓만 할게. And
April 15th, Wednesday, here's today's culture life news of Korea. This is Heart News. Yesterday, Seoul reached 28 degrees Celsius, marking the highest temperature of the spring so far. Today, temperatures will remain warm, especially in western regions, with highs around 25 degrees Celsius. Seoul will reach 26 degrees Celsius and Gwangju 25, both well above average. However, the east coast will be cooler, with Gangneung and Ulsan staying around 16 due to easterly winds. Dry weather warnings are in place for parts of Gangwon, Taebaek, and Chungbuk, so extra caution is needed to prevent fires. Skies will be mostly clear and temperatures across the country will stay warm. Large day-night temperature differences of around 15 degrees will continue, and rain is expected on Friday in central, southern regions and Jeju. IVE will return to the Tokyo Dome for their second World Tour concert, Show What I Am, on June 24th. This marks their second time performing at the venue following a sold-out show in 2024 that drew about 95,000 fans. The tour began in Seoul last October and has featured strong performances highlighting the group's identity and individual members. Before Tokyo, IVE will perform in Osaka on April 18th and 19th. They have also continued their activities in Japan, recently releasing a track from their fourth Japanese album. Since debuting in Japan in 2022, they have achieved major success, including topping charts and surpassing 200 million streams. Director Jung Ju-ri's third feature film Dora has been invited to the director's fortnight section at the Cannes Film Festival. This marks a remarkable achievement as all of her films have been invited to Cannes. Dora explores the emotional struggles of two wounded individuals and focuses on a young woman's desires and inner conflicts. The film has already drawn attention for its cast, including rising Korean actress Kim Do-yeon and acclaimed Japanese actress Ando Sakura. The Director's Fortnight is a non-competitive section known for showcasing both established and emerging filmmakers. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. We'll be back after Bang Bang by IVE and 봄 색깔 by 악뮤.
It's a new scent, it's aggressive 이미 알아차렸겠지 끝이 아닌 모든 소문 속에 problem yeah 안 깨지 벽에 붙은 나의 picture I don't want it Wake up 주저하지 말고 다른 시선 준 agree I don't give a shit what you say Yeah I'll be going out with a bang 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 I'll be going out with a bang shaking my head this is my way yeah Shaking my head, this is well way. Ay, 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 we going out with a bang. This is my day, party all day. Ay, 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 we going out with a
Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day. You know what I just noticed from staring at the screen? I feel like I look a little mature today. Thoughts, guys? Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky today to be having a good hair and makeup and outfit day. It doesn't happen often because I have high standards. I can't go home today. What am I gonna do? We ask you guys a question on our Instagram. heartattack_Arirang is our username. And today's Heart of the Day was, if your life was a movie, what movie would it be? I couldn't think of anything to answer, so I actually asked, I'm using the help of AI to answer this question. I asked, based on what you know about me, if my life was a movie, what movie would it be? And this is what this guy told me. The closest match is probably The Social Network, not because of the startup story, but because of the psychological texture. It's about someone highly intelligent, self-directed, a bit emotionally distant, and constantly operating at a level slightly removed from everyone else. Okay, and then there was your actual life structure feels closer to something like Black Swan, but toned down and more controlled. Not in a destructive way, but in the sense of discipline, perfectionism, and the constant internal pressure to refine yourself. The idea that mastery comes with a psychological cost, you're aware of it, but you still choose the path. If I had to compress it into one final answer, your life movie would be The Social Network meets Black Swan. I don't think this guy knows what he's talking about. So yeah, that's I guess my answer, but I can't think of anything else. What is the most kind of dry movie? Yeah, what is the most dry movie you know? And then add a little bit of I'm not quirky. I'm not like weird. How do I explain this? Your driest movie with the added elements of I don't know, blood? No, but I don't have blood in my life, so I don't know. Let's see what you guys have answered. Benny says The Life of Benny in Lo-Fi. In Lo-Fi. Sun says my movie would be like a romantic comedy. 제 인생을 영화로 비유하자면 모쏠이지만 로코였을 거예요. That sounds like a movie name. 영화 이름 같아요. 모쏠이지만 로코. That sounds like a movie name. I've been single all my life, but rom-com. Steve says Forrest Gump, since the main character brushes with so many different characters in his life. Anna says Grave of Fireflies. So many people have been talking about this movie, and I've been actually really curious because people were saying they were bawling their eyes out, and I was curious if I was gonna bawl my eyes out. I watch a lot of things that people say are like, oh, it's so sad, like I'm crying. So I watch them because I'm curious if I'll cry. So far, I've cried with none of them, but maybe I'll cry with Grave of Fireflies. I'm actually really curious. Next is Hyungwoo saying The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I watched this and I was like, oh, okay. Kevin says a brave and strong leader. Is this how you're explaining yourself in the movie, or is this actually a movie name? Tigger says Evil Dead 2. Even when things get bad, there's always reasons to laugh. Evil Dead? Evil Dead, wait, is this what I'm thinking of? Am I thinking of Evil Dead Rising, the horror movie? Or let me see if I'm... Yeah, I don't think I was thinking about the Evil Dead Rising. The Evil Dead. Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, I was thinking about the horror film Evil, and I was like, wait, there's a second movie for Evil Dead Rise? Wait, Evil Dead is a horror media franchise. Maybe I am thinking about the same thing. Or not. I'm trying to look at some pictures, but oh, yeah, maybe I was thinking about, actually, I don't know what I'm thinking. Steven says, my life has to be like the X-Men origins. Trying to live quietly but always seeking revenge. Who are you seeking revenge towards? Wait, I actually have a genuine question, guys. Do you guys plan on a type of revenge in your life? Like, is there somebody in your life you're holding grudge against and you're just like, I'm gonna show them? Like, not revenge as in you're gonna do something to them, but like people that motivate you to actually like succeed. Do you have people like that? Ricky says maybe some weird artsy movie where everyone is a talking animal head. Wait, isn't that Lobster? Or not? It's been a while since I watched Lobster. Arvian says a boring one. Boring movies are actually a lot of the times critically acclaimed when people say it's boring. Sua says K-drama romance. Who's gonna be your male lead, Sua? SB says, I don't know, the perks of being a wallflower. I have to share this quote. SB, I can't believe you're talking about this. I read something recently. I don't know what I was reading about, but I think it was just like a series of writings based on loving and liking people and being liked and being loved. And the famous, really famous quote from The Perks of Being a Wallflower, we accept the love we think we deserve. Somebody was quoting that. And surprisingly, I haven't read The Perks of Being a Wallflower yet. But just that quote, I was like, everybody should think about this. We accept the love we think we deserve. Crash Override says, probably some kind of drama or dramedy. It wouldn't be the most interesting though. I think a lot of non-interesting and what we so-called say or call boring are the most interesting movies. You just have to depict it right. Irina says, title, Music and Me, Partners for Life, because currently music is with me in both good and bad. Ooh, it could be like a music movie. Robin says, maybe a documentary narrative? Ooh, okay. You know what I always wondered, guys? Why is there not a huge, crazy, successful music movie from Korea? Because I always thought Koreans love music movies. Begin Again did so well in Korea. I think it was one of the countries that, they had the highest record of. When I go like elsewhere and I talk about Begin Again, not a lot of people understand what I'm referring to, but in Korea, Begin Again was like a huge cultural, thing. We love La La Land, we love Whiplash, we love music movies, but there's not a lot of music movies made in Korea. So that's something that's always been on my mind. Where is Korean Begin Again? Where is Korean La La Land? Like, I'm sure we can do it. Huh? Bahar says, learning to wear myself. It will be a movie about a kid warrior that overgrows her armor, but she is still afraid to take it off. She even loses her sword in a scary jungle. She's scared what will happen if she takes the armor off. Needs to see. The armor is the problem. So Bahar, are you going to write this as a scenario? Because this sounds like a good start, honestly. This is just like the log line. You could just use this as a log line and start. Yeah, I feel like you could do that in your free time. Irina says musicals are pretty popular. Yeah, but Korea has a surprisingly very big musical scene. Yeah, that's also something. I'm watching a musical this week. Do you guys want to guess which musical I'm watching? Except I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong until I watch it. But you can guess. Let's see. SRD says, the people whom never took me seriously, Iris. Oh, your revenge? Bahar says, not anymore. I already took my revenge. Ooh, that's a flex. Geek Diggy says, my life would be Chicken Little. The sky is not falling. It's just an illusion. Also, aliens. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back to read your messages. This is 친구에서 연인 by Standing Egg.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yeah. 내 맘 숨길 수밖에 내가 하고 싶은 말은 친구라는 단어 앞에 안 어울리니까 내가 얼마나 편하면 꾸미지도 않아 한밤 네 곁에 이렇게 머물긴 싫어 네 맘을 원해 내 맘은 안 변해 이렇게 말할래 오늘이 지나기 전에 네가 보여 멀리 멀리 이미 나는 burning burning 친구에서 연인 연인 넘어가는 순간 생각 안 나서 그래 너를 표현할 수 없어 이 세상의 모든 단어 안 어울리니까 사랑보다 특별해 넌 나보다 더 소중해 넌 친구라는 단어처럼 많이 많이 부족해 네 맘을 원해 내 맘은 안 변해 이렇게 말할래 오늘이 지나기 전에 네가 보여 멀리 멀리 이미 나는 burning burning 친구에서 연인 연인 넘어가는 순간 네 맘을 원해 내 맘은 안 변해 이렇게 말할래 오늘이 지나기 전에 네가 보여 멀리 멀리 이미 나는 burning burning 친구에서 연인 연인 넘어가는 순간 네 맘을 원해 내 맘은 안 변해 이렇게 말할래 오늘이 지나기 전에 네가 보여 멀리 멀리 이미 나는 burning burning 친구에서 연인 연인 넘어가는 순간 네 맘을 원해 내 맘은 안 변해 이렇게 말할래 오늘이 지나기 전에
It's time to read your messages. Let's see what you guys have sent me. Tikashir says, "Hey Iris, how are you? I cut my hair today. It was getting super long and made me look like a mad scientist. I don't mind looking like a mad scientist, but it's more fun if people can't judge your level. But it's more fun if people can't judge your level of crazy, you know? I beat another game while streaming today. 187 games so far. It's going to be 4 years in August. Fun times. Next Tuesday, Heart Attack is obviously pre-recorded, but is there any other days that are going to be pre-recorded too? Could I please request Style by Rania? Have a great day." Next Tuesday, only the second hour is pre-recorded, so I will be here in the studio. And other than that, there's nothing I can update you guys about because I will be live in the studio all days this week and next week. So yeah. What game do you play? Or is this 187 games of everything combined, not just one specific game? I don't know game land, so I can't game talk. Oh, but it reminds me of something. So you know how I went to my Hot Pot franchise last week with my friend because she wanted to get the T1 merchandise, but when we went, they were all out. So they said that starting on the 13th, it's going to start again. So we went again on the 13th, which was Monday, and they didn't have anything. So I mean, I wasn't sad because I didn't mind for the merch and I was just there for the food, but I think she was quite sad. But the food was so good that I think she forgot about it. But yeah. Leon says SJ's gonna go breadcrumbs again today. What does SJ have against me, honestly, at this point? I'm just a girl. If he gets mad at me again, guys, can you just tell him that? Just be like, she's just a girl. Tell him I said I'm just a girl. Like, what is it? What is this beef that you have with me? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. The next message is from Sukasa. "Hi Iris, Susu here. Iris, I'm so happy because of Big Bang and Coachella. Did you watch some stages?" I actually did watch some clips. I really enjoyed Big Bang, Taemin, and Justin Bieber's stage. I also got back to my singing classes, Iris, but it's so boring doing scales. I'm still terrible, but I think I got a bit better already. I'm trying to record myself to track my progress, but it's so hard not to cringe. Iris, do you have a hard time listening to your voice? And do you have some advice for me? Sam and SJ said it's normal, so I'll try to push through it. My song request is Bad Boy by Big Bang. Bye. Listen 너무 예뻐. P.S. I sent a weekend message but forgot to introduce myself at the start. Hope you can know it's me by the email name. You did send a video, Sukasa, for the weekend, so we were wondering if you wanted us to play it here because we can't play videos for the weekend messages. So we do have the video and we'll just play it right now. I don't even know what the video is, so this is the content that Sukasa sent. Oh, there is no audio. Okay, I wonder what this is. Okay, it looks purple. It looks like lights. Ooh. Oh, I guess this is gonna be about the weekend message that you sent. Oh, so we're getting like a little preview of Sukasa's weekend message. If you guys want to know what this is, then come listen to our weekend show where I read Sukasa's message. SRD says he said he can't win. He was kind of chill yesterday. Oh, with me? Every time, if he paid me $1 every time he mentioned me on the culture rank, I'd be eating hot pot right now. Do I have any advice for you? Can I be honest, Sukasa? Take it or leave it. My advice, don't do scales. You said it's so boring doing scales. Don't do scales. And I know people are gonna be like, but you gotta go through the boring process to be better. Don't torture yourself. Yeah. Wait, that was Dio's video. We're sorry for the confusion. I guess we had a little mix-up in our system outside. But we summoned Dio. Hi, Dio. We were just checking if you were listening to us. It was a trap. I'm glad you were listening. Okay, back to my advice. I hated scales, and I didn't really learn to sing. It was always like I just sang a lot, and then whenever I had a vocal teacher, they just, they didn't really make me do scales because I didn't do the scales, and they knew that I hated them, and they one day looked at me and they were just like, you know what, Iris, just don't do it. Yeah, because they were like, I see your face right now, like you don't have to do it. And guess what, I grew up to be a great singer. So if it's stressing you out, don't do it. And also the cringe part, don't listen to it if it's cringe. Honestly, I feel like, yeah, like people are gonna say, do this, do that, you have to go through these like, just don't do what makes you happy. Here we go, we have Sukasa's video. Wait, that's a familiar face. Okay, do we have audio for this?
I got no ears like your very pretty bunny babies. I wish I could hop, I wish I could jump,
Aww.
but I could only walk. I'm not so soft like your very pretty bunny babies. I wish I was small, I wish I was round, so I can fit into your palms. Maybe I can hope one day, even spend the whole damn day hitting carrots, hoping you would maybe touch me like one of your small cute bunnies. I wish I could fly like the airplane you wanted to ride. I could take you anywhere, even to my heartache, so you could say I'll make sure to be your bunny.
Sorry, I forgot the lyrics.
네, 감사합니다, 알리스. Thanks for being the best DJ, and thanks for always taking great care of me. 사랑해요, 누나. 헤헤.
What is this surprise? Wait, this feels like a birthday present. That was like a whole cover and also like a video message. Oh my gosh. Guess what? That's the first time I ever sang Your Bunny live. So, Sikasa made me do it. Thank you so much for the video. Look how happy it made me. Do it more often. But ironically, we're listening to Bad Boy by Big Bang. So, fun fact, I used to do a cover of Bad Boy here and there. I never uploaded it or did it on broadcast, but it was there. This is Style by Rania and Bad Boy by Big Bang.
Classy, sexy, crazy, couture. Classy, sexy, crazy, beautiful style.
Baby, come back. Hey, yo, Charles, drop it on me.
Yeah, yeah. 그날 밤은 내가 너무 심했어. 네가 진짜로 떠나갈 줄은 몰랐어. 내가 미안해 말 한마디 어려워서 우린 끝까지 가는 성격이 더러워서 말도 안 되는 일로 다투기를 하루에도 수십 번 너놀면서 뛰쳐나간 난 주위를 두리번 다시 돌아온 게 내 일이면 분명 먼저 연락이 오겠지 아침이면
Baby, 넌 못해 너무나 못돼서 더 잘해주고 싶은데 잘 안 돼. Every day and night I'm so mean Cause I'm so real I'm so
But I
real
can't change 네가 사랑하는 나는 sorry I'm a bad boy 그래 차라리 떠나자가 You do a good girl 시간이 갈수록 날 알면은 할수록 실망만 남았겠지만 Baby don't leave love me 내 그래 솔직히 너 말이 네가 피 You ain't my lady My lady
보통 남자와 달라 너무 힘들다고 넌 아직도 소녀같이 너무 여려 매일같이 웃어주는 네 곁에 내가 너무 어려 바쁘다는 핑계로 약속을 미뤄버려 미안한 나 속상한 마음 날 고개 돌려버려 내 꿈속의 신부 이제 그냥 친구 헤어짐이 아쉬운 우리들의 침묵
못해 너무나 못돼서 더 잘해주고 싶은데 그게 안 돼 Every day night I'm so mean I'm so real I'm so
I
real
can't change 네가 사랑하는 나는 sorry I'm a bad boy 그래 차라리 떠나자 가요 You a good girl 시간이 갈수록 나 안녕을 할수록 실망만 남았겠지만
Baby don't leave me I know you still love me 내 그래 솔직히 너 말이 네가 피 You ain't my lady My lady 아무 말 하지마
괜히 강한 척 했지만 속은 달라
날 버리지마
내게는 너만큼 날 이해해줄 사람
없단 걸 난 알고 있잖아 You baby Oh baby Back to me Yeah 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 네가 사랑하는 나는 sorry I'm a bad boy 그래 차라리 떠나자 가야 You a good girl 시간이 갈수록 날 안녕을 할수록 실망만 남았겠지만 Baby don't leave me I know you still love me 내 그래 솔직히 너 말이 네가 피 You ain't my lady My lady 네가 사랑하는 나는 sorry I'm a bad boy 그래 차라리 떠나자 가야 You a good girl 네가 사랑하는 나는 sorry I'm a bad boy 그래 차라리 떠나자 가야 You a good girl
It's time to move on to hour 2. Don't go anywhere, guys, because we're going to be having part 2 of our beauty talk. We're joined by makeup artist Jisun. I'll be back after 상실의 관성 by Nell.
어떻게 지내 늘 크게 궁금해 당장